Demons in my eyes, no mask, no disguise. Can you feel my vibe? Label by my side.
What's good, guys? We back again, the Real Off World Podcast. We finna get into the Joe Budden and Tasha K situation once again. So make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Apparently, Tasha K has went off on Joe Budden for not posting their interview, out of respect for Cardi B. He's claiming that, he doesn't want to have beef with her or, offset or, starting, hip hop culture beefs in the industry. But if you are a podcaster, bro, it's only right. It doesn't matter who you interview. You're supposed to release the interview for your goddamn fans. It doesn't matter who gets mad or, who gonna talk about it. That's what we supposed to fucking do. So, Tasha K went off on here, man, and I don't fucking blame her, man. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
Now I want y'all to clip this. Yes, angry, black, bald head. That's what I want you to clip. And I honestly regret giving him the interview that I should have gave that cracker Adam 22 when he had the intelligence to read my case. Instead of me sitting down with a black man that is supposed to have my back when I'm supposed to have his back, when Latino women are out here saying that he's breaking ribs and kicking babies out of their fucking stomachs. Then you want the black woman to come sit in court and picket for your bitch ass. Don't play with me.
You hoop.
What happens, man?
But you'll tie the two together if you're her.
Mm-hmm.
If you're her.
Maybe. Listen, Ice has a point. When you are not communicating with people, and Cardi and I don't communicate, there's plenty of room for gray area, right? Mm-hmm. So when I look inward, I can see how she would feel that way, right? Like I went to Summer Jam, I came in here, I talked about going to Summer Jam, and I said I left right before Cardi came on. Right? That's one. Mm-hmm. Then you get to bongos. Then you're looking at somebody that this is funny too. Mm-hmm. And then you see the Tasha K. You don't even see the interview because it's not out, but you see that, and you had her up here. Oh, it's something now. It's something.
But I think that when if you look at it from, this particular person was trying to destroy my image, my reputation, my brand, how I feed my kids, and then you supposed to be my homeboy, and you came and had them sit on your couch
with the size of your platform
without a conversation. Sit on your couch
with the size of your platform
without a conversation. Then it could open up the door for some.
But
this person still tried to end me no matter what.
I see what you okay.
Like that happened.
So Cardi apology, and I should release the interview.
Wow.
I think I sit on your couch.
Just to clear for the community, some people were kind of, just worried about why you chose her in general. Can you just explain why might you had respected her work at one time?
Oh, you talking about Shorty Doo-Wop?
Yes, indeed.
And keep in mind that we said at one time. That does this statement that he says has no reflection on how he may feel now.
No, listen. The girl's work ethic is her work ethic. And she has it. If anybody take that away from her, I wanted to learn more about her. Clearly negligence on my part with that old her Cardi. They both seem to be entirely too passionate about whatever occurred for even a regular interview to go down. But the interview wasn't coming out not because of Cardi. Like I already told her, that interview was a problem.
So, as you guys can hear, Joe Budden claims he's not releasing the interview because of fucking Cardi B. You're a podcaster, bro. You do interviews, you get on the radio, and that's what you do. You talk for a goddamn living. It doesn't matter who you goddamn interview, bro. If you a podcaster and you do interviews, bro, release the fucking interview. This is fucking unprofessional. You called her all the way out there for no damn reason, wasted her time. Now she's done the interview with, No Jumper, and we get ready to tune in. So make sure you guys hit that like button, come subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into this No Jumper interview, featuring Tasha K and Adam. She's going to speak on the Joe Budden situation once again. So let's get into it. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
I can hold my own, and You know, they all had their perceptions because you
really respected Joe Budden, and he's like a huge inspiration for me content-wise, and then the way he did me dirty in that situation, just because he was salty because I fucking massacred him on his own podcast.
Damn.
That hurt.
You did that?
That's kind of when I realized, like, oh, that's why everybody hates him in the industry.
Yeah, he's good at what he does, though.
Yeah.
I just did his podcast.
Did you?
He had all of them come at me. But when I left the room, they all submitted and said they were winos.
That whole room together don't equal up to one.
They was like, you're tearing down the black community. I said, oh, yeah? The black community said the same thing about you, too, Joe.
Yeah.
I said, when you supposed to kick the girlfriend ribs out and the baby out of the stomach and shit like that. I mean, that's it.
You said that?
Yeah.
What he said?
Whoa.
He probably edited that shit out. You think he edited that out?
He probably edited that shit out. But I was just like, we're not going to do this because you notice I didn't report on that because I knew it was bullshit. Like, if you really keep the baby out that girl's stomach, she wouldn't have went back. Okay. As many times as she did. And she wouldn't have taken money to go back.
But that's the standard? Is if a girl goes back, then it didn't happen?
No. She got paid to go back. Love and hip hop.
Really?
Yeah. So, you know, the thing about it is, like, I want to protect our black women. And I don't think they should be getting, you know, beat or hands. But, some, you know, New York girls, they the type, they want to hit you upside the head and shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you hitting somebody that's an ex-crackhead upside the head like Joe Budden,
right?
You know what I'm saying? He liable to snap. And so back then, he was on that Molly real hard.
Yeah, he was like an E-tard, not a
crackhead. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
he was an E-tard.
You hit a motherfucker under the influence, bitch. He not going to remember knocking your ass out.
Actually, he's most of the love and hip-hop I've watched throughout my career, and that is the fascinating thing, is kind of observing the way he's moving and trying to.
Hey, this right here is Joe Budden's loss, because for what I see, Tasha K has a goddamn very good personality to her. So this is your loss, buddy. You know, you could have released the interview instead of being a bitch, but we go watch No Jumper.
I guess exactly what drugs he was on at that time. Yeah.
And then you fighting a motherfucker. That's like getting into a street fight with a crackhead out here in LA.
Right.
You liable to get your motherfucking ass whooped.
And that's what I found out when I went on this fucking Amazon show. It's like, what am I doing trusting this crackhead? And it's crazy though, because I had multiple very, very respected people in the industry tell me don't go do content with Joe right now because he has no decency.
I love Joe.
I found out the hard way.
I love Joe. I just think as broadcasters, we take it personal when our names are in the title.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, whoa. I do the news just like you, so what the fuck are we talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I knew.
I saw Joe Budden saying that my channel is irrelevant. Last time I checked, we did like 50 million views last month. His channel got 10 million. So what are we talking about? I'm irrelevant on 5 times your ass.
Talk your shit, Adam.
And that's the Clips channel and the main
Talk
channel.
your shit.
I don't know. I just don't.
You have been doing this longer though.
But I don't.
You have.
He's been fucking hanging out with Tahiri on YouTube since 2005.
Yeah, but I'm talking about you've been building No Jumper for years.
Yeah, and I was like a fan of him for the majority.
Yeah.
Like way before. 2015 I started doing it. He's been doing it way longer. I was watching his shit when I started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway.
But shots fired. I stay out of men business.
Yeah.
That's men business.
Whatever. I mean,
but I had a really good time on his podcast, and they didn't shy away from nothing, and I like that because you know I can hold my own, and you know they all had their perceptions because you know when you type my name in search engine, it gives them the bad shit.
Right.
So for them to really get to know me, because I normally don't do interviews.
Well, from my experience going on their show, they don't tend to do a lot of research, and they don't really come prepared.
No, I don't think they
didn't really come prepared for you.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. They act like they take it all serious, but then they don't really seem like they're doing their homework.
No.
Okay.
I think he has them doing he has them doing so many shows that they don't really know. Like it's just like
you think Melissa Ford is gonna last over there?
Yes and no.
They're trying to cook up drama, saying she's trying to fuck Ish.
Nah, she's not. She's really nice though.
I think she's great. She's a
very nice person, and I love and you know me and my assistant Chelsea was talking about this. Like a lot of girls that came from her era are on OnlyFans, selling pussy, doing whatever they got to do, right? But she's really trying to make a different, you know, make a name for herself and talk and to share her experiences.
You think she's meant to last over there?
I think her energy is going to, because when I was talking and arguing with them,
right.
And they were trying to tell me it's fucked up that I would put out, you know, a preacher and his, you know, getting his dick sucked by another bitch, and you know he has a wife and kids, and I was like, wait a minute, do you lock your door at night? And they was like, yeah, so why do you lock your door at night? To keep your house safe, right? So why the fuck would you unlock your door and let a bitch into your house knowing you a public figure to suck your dick? Knowing you got a wife and kids, that's not my responsibility.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I keep order in the black community. And so they were like, that's really fucked up. And you know, she was over there like, yes, say it. But she never would say anything. And I was just like, but I think because of the amount of energy in that room, like, you know, and you know, she light skin. You know, they just, I guess it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
When she went over there, she was supposed to start her own podcast under his network. And then she kind of bailed out of it because she felt like she had work to do on her public personality.
She does have work to do.
Yeah.
She does have. But
I don't know if she could have her own.
But she's a very nice person. I think if she does it with other women, you know, she would do well. But because her personality is so mellow,
right?
Like she's a very mellow person, it's gonna be hard to find someone who's gonna be less mellow. Because you know you can't have no one with more energy than the host. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, you gotta have a live wire to
really
keep that thing going.
Yeah. So, but I think you know I like that they added her because you know it's so much misogyny in that room.
Right.
So, you know, as you guys can see, man, Tasha K, she has a great personality. I have no idea why Joe Budden didn't release the interview, but obviously Joe Budden had to ask her something about Cardi B or say something about Cardi B in order for him not to release the interview. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I'm out.